Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. That's a now dry pre-primed with Meeden Black acrylic paint canvas, but I am going to use the fact that the Sherwin-Williams Tricorn Black is really thin to try and cover this canvas again. Just use the first coat as an insurance policy. But I'm going to add other colors, and I'm going to try and convince myself that I can get away with a thin coat of swipe colors. I'm pretty sure I can. I'm going to use some odd things. I'm going to use my residual Decoart Americana 24 karat gold that's only mixed with Floetrol and GAC 800, not Aussie Floetrol. So far, this is convincing me that I may be right, because it's staying nice and wet and very fluid. And I might even get a fairly decent, even coating on, is what I'm thinking. I'm going to use Prizm pours and Primary Elements, as well as Decoart Americana 24 karat gold. And I'm going to spin. I'm going to stop fussing with this right now. Throw that spatula in the bucket. If I need another one, I have another one. So I'm going to put some colors after I put my Chantilly lace. I really don't have much of a plan, but if I stay in the central location, then as I spin, I shouldn't have too much trouble keeping most of my colors on the canvas. And the reason I'm using the Chantilly lace is because it's unbelievably beautiful and shimmery. So I'm pretty sure no matter what other color I put with it, it will add something to it. And I'm glad come out whatever you are. Okay. Now, this is the Decoart Americana 24 karat gold. And I'm expecting the action of swiping to release something wonderful. I don't know what it's going to be looking like. I didn't really think it all the way through, to tell you the awful truth. I have some of my favorite colors. Jasmine, Primary Element. And I'm just going to be random and more or less add all the colors to all the spaces. This is Burmese Red. It's a new primary element. It's from the Fairy Tales collection. This is Saffron. This is a Prizm pour. It goes very well with sour lemon that I have mixed a little bit of orange crush in with. You could put just a little bit less of the saffron in and still get a similar color. A little more saffron. I've got some mixed up blues. It's got Prussian violet and Chantilly lace, and if I can open it easily, I'm going to try and use it. I might want to shake it for a second. I don't mind going outside the lines. To remind myself that that's cool. I really want to use a different color purple. And what have I got? I've got Amethyst Queen. That's from the Fairy Tales collection also. I don't think any of that's going to hurt anything. Got a double stream going. Oh, that was a lot, which basically means there's a plug in there somewhere. I'm looking at Nebula Star. Do I want any of that? I don't think a little bit is going to hurt. I see that thing that does not belong. Come here, thing. Come out. This is a primary element. I see it. There might be another thing in there. Yes, that's the thing that was plugging it up. So the Nebula Star is in the same family as my Royal Sapphire, which I love, love, love. Do I have enough? I'm a little nervous about putting that anywhere near that purple. A little bit in there. That was the Saffron again. So I have pulled out some Fandango, which I really love next to purples and that Royal Sapphire. I'm not sure how this is going to work out for me. I'm sort of flying blind. But I think we have enough colors to make me happy now. Maybe a little bit more Burmese red, and a little bit more jasmine, because I can never get enough jasmine. And I may have to wipe off my spatula, which could mean bringing my paint residual container over. I want a smaller spatula. I think that's what's going to happen. I was going to go for the long one, but I want the option. Oh, it's got stuff on it. I want the option. I'm trying to make a spatula clean a spatula, which usually works, but it's not working right now, so I'm going to throw that in the bucket and grab something else entirely. Okay, so I'm going to grab my black. I'm going to start with the white. I'm feeling a little brazen about that. A lot of times recently it's not working as well for me as I would appreciate it to do. Oh, this is not the time for the black to be deciding to close itself up. So I've got some Boom Gel, and I think that they would be wonderful. I also have some Pebeo Iridescent Blue Violet, and I think that would be wonderful too. So I think I'm going to use both. That's the Pebeo. This is the Iridescent, Pearlescent, excuse me, Pearlescent. Now I did originally think I was going to use my small acetate tool, which should be right around here somewhere if I get to that point, because I don't think I put it away. But I do have another one, and I can use it. And I need to remember it's okay to leave some colors behind, because they definitely add an interesting element. Wipe that off. I really want to try the acetate tool, but oh, there's the new one. Cool. I like the white in there. I think it was a good call. Kind of wonder if silver would work nicely, and I have some. I also like how the Boom Gel worked out. So I'm going to use some more Pearlescent Violet. Yeah, let's just go for it. The Iridescent Blue Violet too. I have to remember I'm probably going to lose a lot of color on the edge. But the paint isn't that thick, so I wonder, slightly wonder, if I could probably keep it and get away with it. I want to try it just like it is. I'm going to do it. I used to always do swirly swipes with a wet cotton t-shirt rag. That is very painty, and I'm going to remove the excess with a sponge and dry my tool off rather briefly. I'm liking that. And I'm thinking, as I look at that green, that adding a few spirals here and there might be alright. If I can actually make them work out. Let's go back to the big spatula, because I will definitely cover more ground. And I'm getting at least the celly reaction I was hoping for. I have some gold. I'm not sure how great it is. It's been sitting around a while. It was Atelier pale gold and bright gold, or some variation on that theme. Atelier Interactive. But sandwiched between the two Aussie Floetrolls with... They're Amsterdam white and black, by the way. Alright, so I have something that I like. I definitely like it. And the cells will probably keep popping. And some of them are obviously going to be subtler than others. That's going in the bucket. Throw a few subtle spirals in. Because I am going to spin and things will change. But in the meantime, I might still want a picture of that. I did that just because there was schmutz on that edge. I think this deserves me to blow into it with a straw, because I think there's colors under there that want to be exposed. That straw must have had some paint on it at some point in time, because it didn't taste good. I do love the combination of cells and no cells. I like stripes too. We don't really have any stripes, but we've got plenty of cells popping up. It's not your average swipe, which is always good for me. And I keep going back to that orange, that saffron spiral with a schmutzy skewer, because that way I can get some color in there to make it stand out better. I felt bad about that one because I liked the configuration the way it was, but that's part of the plan. To give myself permission and take risks. Okay, so I want to take a picture of that, and I hope that I can do that. I'm gonna have to spin. I don't really want to. I really like what I've got. It would be nice to leave it as it is. It really would. Just make sure it's completely even. Doesn't look too bad there. Looks... I bet it's going to be cool. I'm crossing my fingers. I think it's going to spread out just enough, and we're not going to lose a lot of colors. I've got my fingers and toes crossed. That we keep some negative space. Yeah, that's fun. I love those shapes. Those shapes are cool. Reminds me of some things I used to do with pen and ink. So we have some of those flowy fingers that come from a large canvas, but I don't think I mind them. Excuse me, I seem to be getting a frog in my throat. I am looking at one particular spot over here where I do seem to have a line of paint. So I'm really glad I put that paint all the way to the edges. I should probably spin one more time. And I might want to just contemplate any other spirals, including that one I kept messing with. Let's see if we can make our tendrils into spirals. It's a Because I Can moment. The same as my book. My first book is called Because I Can, and my second book is called Unlimited Possibilities. I'm going to come right back down here again. I wish there was Floetrol in the black paint because it would level it out nicely. I see one more spot. I think that's going to work. I should definitely spin this one more time, even if I don't want to. Which might mean in both directions. We'll see in a minute. I don't want to stop that on one of the sides with the painting. I want to go this way. And it's moving a little bit. I do have a bubble in the middle of something. So I love you guys. Thanks for inspiring the heck out of me. I hope you come again. I post at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you can find my community board by going to my channel, and it'll show you what tomorrow's video is most of the time. Pardon that noise from the turntable arm catching on the paint covered paper at the back of my spin box. So that is pretty wild and pretty cool. I like it. Thank you for joining me. I hope you come again. I have 30 lists of 100 videos, and I also have all of those same videos organized by topic and genre. If you have something in mind that you like a lot, let me know, and I'll pass along a playlist to you. Should you ever be interested in purchasing an artwork, I do sell my artwork. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like this from a bunch of different directions. And my email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com if you want to contact me. My paint pouring recipes below show more underneath the video. Probably going to be touching on my edges a little bit. And I might put another spiral right there. Right now. Hopefully that's not the one too many. We almost got to keep enough black negative space. At least there's some. And the colors are fabulous. So I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Please share my videos. When you watch them longer, you help me out. Your thumbs up is a big bonus. And it helps my standing. Your comments keep my morale boosted and help my standing on YouTube. Thank you for the donations through PayPal. The icon is on the bottom right-hand corner of my YouTube channel banner. Pretty much